Hey guys, Haris is here. So I want to pitch my idea. That is 3D, a library for 3D modeling for life specific usage, life assistive terminal devices. That's a long name, right? So what is that? Let me tell you a bit about myself. I finished medical school last year, and then a few months ago I was deployed for a humanitarian mission under this program called MyCore in the northern part of Sri Lanka. It is a post-war region. So out there, I learned of the amputation and limb loss problem due to the war. They have 160,000 people out there that are amputated. So I also learned of the prosthetics care world, and I learned that this is inefficient. Upper limb prosthetics are heavy, non-functional, and uncomfortable. So in the end, like most people are not using it. So I decided to change that. I had 2 months. What did I do? I talked to experts from around the world. I talked to the local prosthetics care provider, and in the end of 2 months I managed to set up a program called LimX, and in the end I managed to set up, me and my team managed to set up a center for prosthetics. So we are out there in Faculty of Engineering instead of Jaffna. So out there we're using the latest technology, 3D printer in prosthetics, right? So why 3D printer? According to WHO, there are 35 million people that experience limb loss around the world, and only 5% people have access to it. The thing with 3D printer is that it changes manufacturing and production process, and it will increase access because of it is cheaper to produce with 3D printer. But is 3D printer prosthetics? I use the word prosthetics. Is the answer to all? I'd say not, right? This is the thing is that, we cannot match the function of our original hand with all of these artificial hands. For example, let me give you an example. For a truck driver, instead of us giving him a hand, so that he can get back to job, instead of giving a hand, artificial hand, we better give something that is hook-like stuff, so that they can hold the steering, and then only he can get back to job, right? Or maybe someone, so for a person that needs to eat, everybody needs to eat. Instead of giving artificial hand that is hard for him to hold a spoon, we can give something spoon-like, sticking out of his hand, that he can use whenever he wants to eat, for example, right? And with 3D printer, it will be a lot cheaper for us to produce it. And this is especially important for kids who are born without limbs, because they will outgrow the tools that are given to them. So this is what I want to do. I want to build a library or repository of this different usage 3D modeling. So when we have a 3D printer, we take the designs in the library, and then we modify the size, and then we can print it out and give to patient and who needs it, right? So this is what I want to do. I want to increase access for people to functionality, I would say, to functionality that they have been missing in their life in an economical way, by building this library. So, and we have actually a lab. I'm building a lab out there in Sri Lanka, and we're working with some of the people like Limforge and Standard Cyborg, who are actually at the forefront of this thing. So I wish you would choose this idea and my project, and I wish to see you.